Hello one and all, this is Hybridsteel. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Lonely Mountain Downhill, as you can see on the screen behind me. Now without further ado, let's get it on, shall we? Lonely Mountains Downhill is a low poly style mountain biking game, which is released on the 23rd of October 2019 for PC, Xbox One and PlayStation 4. If you really want to know the pricing for this, that's €19.99, that's $19.99 and £17.99 coins. The Lonely Mountains are waiting for you. Explore rocky mountain slopes with your bike. Jump over sandy gorges to find your way through the foggy forests. Each lonely mountain awaits you with the new challenges, sprints, jumps and sides to be found on your own way to the finish line. Explore the detailed mountain world or face the ticking clock. With every success you unlock new bikes, paintwork and outfits piece by piece. Train your skills day and night, improve your place on the leaderboards, and ultimately compete to be one of the best riders in the world in the risky free ride. Features for this game include tight and intuitive controls, travel to the Lonely Mountains ready to see the world, find your own way down the mountain, explore an unspoiled nature, different modes and leaderboards, and individualize your ride. Basically, this is a free roam challenge mountain biking holy crap adrenaline fueled ride. And when I say, I don't say that too lightly, and the reason why is because in fairness that's exactly what this is. Now behind me you're seeing the video of me epically failing for about the first 20 minutes of my game on this. I figured if I just record the first 20 minutes of the gameplay, and then you would see the evolution of the game as I got better at it. To be honest, it took me a little while, as you can see. So what you have here is a free roam game. You can play how you like, as fast as you like, and whatever you want to do. If you want to go off and explore the mountains, but there are loads and loads of different trails all going to the finish line, but you can take as many shortcuts as you like or just go at your own pace. There are rest points in this game to actually be discovered, so you can actually find your own way around. You can race the clock, and I've got to be honest, racing the clock in this actually gets your heart going a little bit, because you don't want to mess up, because if you mess up you're going to crash, and one of the challenges is don't crash that many times. Then you've got the whole trying to get there as quickly as possible. You could be out by seconds knowing that you're going to have to redo this game, and that was partially the fun about the game, whilst being very annoyed at it as well. I'm one of those people who tend to get a little bit angry when it comes to things not going my own way in gaming. Like, I'll be cycling along, hit a rock, and I'll probably swear the house down before I start again. Well, what actually happens is that I get frustrated myself and learn from that process. Loads of people do it in their own different ways, and I'm just a bit of a more angrier person. But when it comes to actually playing this game, you have to take it with a pinch of salt. So the controls in this game are fairly simple. Analog stick basically moves your character around, and then you've just got to get to the bottom of the mountain without dying, failing, or basically being too slow. You can take your time in free roam mode, which means it gives you the time to have a look around and explore new routes, and basically take in the fact that this game is not just beautiful but really well put together for something that looks so simplistic. The graphics in this are genuinely something that you would expect from an indie developer. Not a lot of attention to detail, but for some reason it fulfills something within you. The game itself is one of those things where you just have to play it. You feel calmer playing this. You just sort of go off on your own pace. It's called Lonely Mountains for a reason. You're the only one on this mountain, and you're just competing for when it comes to actually scoreboards. But apart from that, you've just got to take in the game. Over the fact that most AAA titles go now into sort of the whole microtransaction lines and 3D graphics and up-to-date everything, this game took a step in the opposite direction. They made their UI, as you can see on the screen, really basic. But the gameplay doesn't die because of it. The gameplay, in my opinion, actually gets a bit better because they didn't focus on the graphics. They focused on the way that the rider is going to react to your control. And as you can see, I failed a lot. I sat here and sat here and sat here and just got more and more frustrated. But I actually enjoyed it. And I think that was the big thing. I actually didn't mind crashing because, in fairness, it looked like fun. Obviously, I don't want to do it in real life because it really hurts. But doing it with a polygon style character on your screen, you're not really going to sort of tarnish anything but your pride. So, Lonely Mountain Downhill. I've got to be honest, I really enjoyed this game, and I'm going to be playing this from time to time at home. It's going to be one of those games that you would use as a filler between certain games, this, that and the other. And if you haven't got anything to do for a week, give this one a go. It's not massively expensive, and it'll probably be in the bargain basement before you know it, but it's one of those games that I think you have to really play to appreciate. Now, if you guys do want to play this, it's available pretty much everywhere. If you're a PC gamer, Xbox gamer, or a PS4, apart from you guys over on the Switch, which means it'll probably come out at some point. So aside from what I've already spoken about when it comes to the controls, when it comes to the gameplay, when it comes to the graphics, what else can I take from this game? Not really much, and the reason why I say this is because the game itself is fairly simple. It's a time trial game. We used to play these games for years and years and years on older consoles, trying to beat each other's times by seconds, if not milliseconds, trying to beat your friends and rubbing it into their noses like you would a bad dog with it when it's done a doo-doo on the carpet. You'd be like, yeah, I beat you, suck it, but that's how it is in this game. I think it's just one of those, you want to push yourself to become the best. And at the end of the day, not necessarily a bad thing. Gives you a little bit of an ego boost, gives you something to aim for, gives you something to be proud of as well. It's not a very expensive game, so this game should be one of those ones that people pick up if you're a competitive person, yes, not really want to spend in too much money, and you know, at the end of the day, give you an enjoyable experience in downhill mountain biking. This game already has a community behind it, and the game is only just being released. Check YouTube, check anywhere about this game. People are actually excited about it, and the reason why is because it's been hyped up, it's been made properly. So if you guys want a solid game for not a lot of money, and you just want something that's quick, simple and enjoyable, I really highly recommend this. I'm not saying this because I got the game for free, I'm saying this because I genuinely sat here for a while. Yes, I got annoyed at myself for basically crashing every 30 seconds, but it was enjoyable. It was fun. And I really would like to see this game sort of be excelled into like the indie market and people actually enjoying it for what it actually is. So thank you very much for joining me. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed this, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe and notification button below for all other updates, and I'll be back here with another video, live stream or whatever else I do on my channel. Above me you will see a subscribe button. If you haven't already, don't forget to touch it. Over there you'll see 2 more videos. I hope you guys enjoy them, and I hope to see you in another video and whatever else I do on this channel. Until then, peace out, have fun and enjoy everything you guys do. Bye bye.